What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and I'm gonna be showing how to make Canadian Tire. Now, if you don't know what Canadian Tire is, according to Google, it's actually the equivalent. It's the American equivalent of, or the Canadian equivalent of Walmart. I don't know why that was hard for me to say, but it's essentially just like a retail store type thing. I'm pretty sure. If someone has any other thoughts on that, then you can tell me. Also, you should probably add a garage thing for whatever they're called. I forgot what they're called, and I can't think of it in time. So, and also a backdoor for employee stuff, which I have done before on other things. And, yeah, that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. Alrighty, so these space you're going to be needing for this is a 74 by 37, and hey, wait, 37 is half a 74. And the materials you're needing to start off are, smooth quartz blocks, smooth quartz slabs. For once, when we have those two, we don't need stairs. What else do we need, though? Black stained glass. I should have grabbed a different, whatever. Dark oak door. Sandstone, gray concrete, terracotta. Now this is a peculiar one. Green terracotta. I haven't used that since. No, I didn't even use it on Dollar Tree. I don't think. I haven't. I don't know if I've ever used green terracotta for the exterior of it, but no, I definitely have. I don't know. And what else? Everything that we need seems to come in a set. So I'll just go smooth stone. That seems fair. That's the only one that doesn't really need a set because we already have the things that it's gonna go with. So I do just want to say that this, as I probably mentioned in the interior, this is quote unquote the Canadian Walmart. According to Google. So if you want to make it larger, look at it right now. Look at the size of the grid on my screen. Go ahead and even punch out the four corners because it pretty much takes up that entire space of the 74 by 37 if you want, and see if that is big enough. If you want to extend it anyway, I would recommend extending this side out, adding another sandstone terracotta or terracotta sandstone side on the left, or extending it back, or all of the above. It's up to you. So just keep that in mind. If you're building this, you're gonna have a lot more experience with it probably than I will. I know it's a huge chain. I have heard the name before, but I've never, like, ever seen one or anything. Stop calling me! Alright, start with the front left-hand corner of your 74 by 37 grid golf golf. If you made it, you want to count backward by 1. And going back, just place 35 smooth quartz blocks. Then extend the furthermost forward and furthermost backward block, each right by 5. I was actually going to add a sandstone terracotta section to the left, but I didn't think I needed to because of how large the smooth quartz section ended up being, but I don't know if you want to add like 20 or something. Because if you think about Walmart, my Walmart I want to say is probably like 85 to 90 blocks. Somewhere around there. That would be a small Walmart, probably. No, that'd probably be an average Walmart. That'd be like the Walmart that I have near me, which is like kind of on the smaller side. Like you have the superstores. A superstore would probably be, you could probably get 150 by 90 out of a superstore. Superstores are huge. I have one like in my general area that I think I was in once, and it's freaking ginormous. At the front right, you want to bring that smooth quartz back by 1. So we have a little bit of an elongated C. Actually, it looks like Hangman. I don't know, man. What you then want to do is you want to bring each smooth quartz block up by 8. So this is going to start kind of something weird. I want to actually make sure that's correct. It is. Okay, wait, is it? It's told that. That doesn't help me. No, that does help me. Okay. Because I know the smooth quartz is slightly taller, which I know that didn't make sense because I said it's the same size, and I know it's slightly just taller, but, we have the slabs for a reason. I mean, you can add the rough if you want, but I'll obviously tell you to in a moment here. Well, I guess I just spoiled the next step. Great, I spoiled it. Come on, me. Can't believe this. I feel like everyone in the comments should just be mad at me for spoiling the next step at insert time here. It's not that long into the video. It's probably like 3.5 minutes. Maybe 4. Maybe 4.5. I don't know. I kind of don't know how long the intro part is. I want to say the intro is like normally the intro part ends up being like a minute 15 or a minute 20, we'll say, because of the showing the entirety of the build plus my actual intro, which is 14 seconds. I know that off the top of my head, but it's gonna change every other time for the other portion. Alrighty, just like that. You then want to place a row of smooth quartz slabs on top. Very slowly. This is why I didn't make the roof slabs, and I made the roof on this portion smooth stone, because they ruin slabs. I'm gonna try to not use slab roofs as much, and if I do, I'm gonna have it like sunken in a block and just use full blocks, or have it pop out a block with like glass or something. That'd be interesting. I don't know. So now you should have a 9.5 block tall wall. So 3, 6, 9.5. Excellent. So you want to take the top 6 blocks and you want to bring them across by 38 on the front and back. Now you don't have to do this back row here, you only have to do the far front and far back row. So it's going to be this slab, the 5 full blocks below it, and then an upside down slab below that. So it's going to give you 4 blocks at the bottom. That seems wrong. I don't know why. It gives you 3.5 at the bottom. That's actually correct. It just looks small at this. I think because the letters take up so much space. I had that problem on the back. So again, bring this whole thing, including this row right here, right with by 38. And you want to do this front and back. You can just kind of line them up front and back if you're positive that you have one right. Essentially, if you want, you can count out the next part. Or actually, no. I guess we'll figure it out if it's wrong by the next part, because the next part will kind of just like... What was I saying? Hang on. I lost my train of thought because I heard a squeak. You kind of know, because if the next section lines up perfectly with it, then it's correct. If it does not, then it is wrong. There we go. And yeah, it lines up on my grid, which is always a good sign, because if the grid is wrong, then everything will probably end up being wrong. Unless I notice that the grid is wrong, which I've had happen before. I've also had the opposite happen, where I build the thing and then I realize the grid's wrong, and then I have to redo the tutorial. Medieval House number 2, if you've seen that yet. If not, then oops, I spoiled it. I think I can release that one first, and we'll see. Also, back-to-back tutorials with no interior, is that correct? As far as these are concerned, which I know kind of sucks, but I will bring back tutorial or interiors for smaller things. Obviously, Sierra kind of made sense, and this kind of, I guess, also makes sense. Like, what was the one before that that I did an interior on? I kind of forgot. Did I make an interior on it? No, I definitely did. I think it was Swiss Chalet. I don't know why. The more I look at that, the more I love it. That's gonna... Assuming I do another top 10 tutorials of the year thing, that's gonna be up there 100%. And I'm saying this, and we're in March. God, it's already March. That's insane. The beginning of this year is just flown by. Also, kind of something to point out is that you're gonna have this little, like, ridge right here. You might want to remove the slab and the block below it there. So you have a... It looks like a U, a sideways U, and you don't want that sticking up because that's going to be in the way of the roof, which we might do. No, it's Alright, so coming to the back momentarily, and you want to place inward diagonally from the smooth quartz thing. You want to place a section of sandstone that ends up being a 38 by 4, so it's going to slot in the underside of this perfectly. Which you can see, it's going to essentially be like that, and then obviously fill in the rest of that. I'm going to double check the 38 is correct, although I'm positive it is. So you can't just line it up with the end of the smooth quartz section, if you're positive that it is correct. If not, Then the front has some little ridges and stuff going on, so you can make sure the number is correct on the front and then just transfer it to the back. I think it's easier to just worry about it from the front perspective, but I want to just get the back part done. And you can add the letters on the back. Like, if you... Let's say you have a city here, and you have, like, a road on that side, which is, like, a little road where it's, like, you got, I don't know, buildings on both sides. And then let's say you have a highway here. I would recommend putting the letters there and the logo also on the gray concrete section once we add that. Just kind of add a little bit of an idea. So come back to the front now, and we're going to work from left to right on the front, and then we're going to go back and then connect back up with the back section that is done. I just kind of wanted to get both parts done because it's so symmetrical, but it kind of is symmetrical the entire time, so... But what you want to do is from this back smooth quartz block here at the right, you want to go back diagonally to the right with the sandstone, so you should have 2 here. Bring that sandstone right by 6. Back diagonally to the right with the black stained glass. Go right 2. There's 2 dark oak doors. 2 black glass. 2 dark oak doors. 3 black glass. 4 diagonally to the right with the sandstone. Right by 6. Back diagonally to the right with the black glass. Right 2. Then right with 2 dark oak doors. 2 black glass. 2 dark oak doors, and 3 black glass. So if you take that last black glass and you just kind of follow it up, it should be in line with the end row of smooth quartz, which is correct. That was okay, that wasn't really a voice crack. It was enough of a voice crack. What you want to do is you want to bring your sandstone and your black glass all up by 3, and also make sure you do bring your dark oak doors up with 2 black glass, because you don't want to bring doors up with doors, because that just doesn't work. I mean, if you use commands or whatever, you can get it to work, but it's not ideal. Not an ideal situation for really anything. I mean, I feel like there's some situations where, like, man, that would be kind of nice. I need to use trap doors above doors more as window. Why did I... That's actually not a bad idea. Okay. So now you have this gap here. You want to fill in this said gap with offset on smooth quartz slabs, just so we cannot see up into this area. Also, hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I am, for the most part, I've kind of been just gaming all day, if I'm honest. It's a Saturday, so who cares? And, again, got more work done on Little Nightmares 2, so, let's get excited, I guess. I think I'm going to stop the time lapses after 23 for a little bit, and maybe even stop the streams, we'll see. I feel like I have more motivation to record it for a time lapse, but I think if I can kind of just, like, ow, my wrist, but I think if I can just kind of keep it going and move it on or whatever, I don't know what I'm trying to say. If I can just kind of keep it going in my own time and get to a point where I want to start them again. Maybe no, because the library's next. Crap. Maybe once you get to the chess room. That seems like a fair thing to do. Because the chess room isn't that far ahead. Anyways, enough of Little Nightmares 2 talk. What you want to do is you want to come to the right side of the black glass. And you want to bring that bottom black glass right with the gray concrete. Bring that gray concrete forward 2. And then right by 8. Now, 1 second, let me turn on my phone. You want to bring each gray concrete there up by 11. So, oh, I keep losing my train of thought. This is unfortunate. So, I didn't actually add the stair thing that I normally would add on these because I just didn't feel like it was necessary. Sometimes, like, switch to light with the small little thing, I think it kind of did add just a little bit of a fancy layer, or an extra layer to it, which is what I wanted. Sometimes you're going to want that extra layer, but sometimes you just kind of want it flat, and I think the logo makes it more excusable to have it flat, because it kind of gives it kind of takes away attention from the flatness of the wall, because it sticks out. You could make the logo flat along the wall. You can't with the letters, but you can with the logo, so... It's throwing it out there. I wouldn't recommend it. I would 100% not recommend it, but you can. Also, the gray concrete is a block back from the smooth quartz, this front row of smooth quartz, which should be correct. Or is correct. Just for information. From the far right gray concrete, you want to go back diagonally to the right with a terracotta. Bring that terracotta right by 19. back by 31. And then left by 19. Just like that. Then you can actually go back diagonally to the left from that last terracotta with the gray concrete. Bring it back one. Oopsies. Left by 8. And forward one. And then, again, bring that gray concrete section also up by 11. So you can make sure that they're the same height. It should be 21 and... Okay, no. If you're... Let's say your Y is 9, it should be plus 12 from that 9. So 21 is when you're standing on top. If you're in Bedrock, I don't know. No, it should work the same in Java. I don't know why I thought that would work differently. But I don't know how Java's coordinates work, because I don't know if it counts it as the top or bottom block or the block that you're standing on. In Bedrock, it's the block of your bottom half. So this block right here is at Y21. Just random factualness. Also, just a little random tip. I always count by 3s whenever I'm counting big numbers, because it's kind of quicker. Because if you just go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you're probably going to lose count more likely than if you just do like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't know why. I always have done that, and I didn't realize that until like right now, and I was like, huh, I should throw that out there as an interesting random tip that might not even be helpful. What you then want to do is you want to bring that row of terracotta up with 4 rows of sandstone, 1 row of green terracotta, and then 2 rows of sandstone. So that'll give you that. So again, 4 rows of sandstone, 1 row of green terracotta, 2 rows of sandstone. And then that will be... Actually, your outer wall's done. That'll just be that part done. And then we're gonna start working on probably the roofs, because I just want to get those out of the way. Because they're dumb. You could add the smooth stone slabs or whatever slabs are on the green terracotta, just so it kind of has a little bit of a separation from the sandstone. But I actually don't think that's better in this situation. That's one of the few times you'll probably hear me say that. I had some struggles with little things on this build like that. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. My wrist is now hurting. That's probably not good. Because I motioned even when you can't see that I'm motioning. And my wrist, popped and it hurts. Which probably isn't good. But, oh well. You win some and you lose some, I guess. That happens to me sometimes. It's not even the first time that's happened. I don't know why. But, yeah. I don't got that much longer to go. And then I can just sit around and do nothing all day. Because that seems fair. 4:45. Is the current time. In my time. You could be seeing this at the same time, actually. It's kind of funny, because my video that was for today released 45 minutes ago. Alrighty, just like that. Now this is what you should have once you've done that. So there's all your walls actually done. We just have logos and crap to do. So it actually does look kind of dumb with the smooth quartz, because the letters take up a lot of space, and I didn't realize that. So... we're not going to even worry about the letters right now. What you want to do is you want to take, we'll say the top 3 rows of gray concrete on either side. That actually is correct. Take the top 3 rows of gray concrete at the left and right and connect them together back to front. That'll give you whatever it'll give you. It's going to give you a rectangle from the top. Because, yeah, that's relevant. I tried to switch what hand I was pushing the stick with, or which finger I was pushing the stick with, and then I messed up. It's unfortunate. Oh well. So yeah. There you go, you have a big old rectangle. You actually got 3 big old rectangles. So fill in this middle one in now with gray concrete, the one that we just formed. They're not even all rectangles. They kind of just they're rectangles that go into each other. Making a building. It's kind of what buildings are, just shapes and more shapes. All conjoined together to make one big building or structure. It's a really weird way to look at it. Each room could be its own shape. And then some rooms just overlap. I don't know. That's kind of dumb. Just a dumb way to think about it, but also interesting. So, we can't do anything with the right roof yet. So we're coming to the left one, and what I would do is I would connect the far right smooth quartz slabs together, front and back. I didn't fill in the roof with smooth quartz slabs solely to avoid having to do this the entire time, because that's painful. Although I could have done slash fill, I suppose. Yeah, just like this. And then a half a block lower than the top, so at the top row of smooth quartz blocks, you want to fill in this roof here in with smooth stone, a big old rectangle. Do I have anything interesting to talk about while I do this? Probably not. There's no real future plans. There's really nothing happening right now. Probably not. I don't know what the numbers are looking like. I don't know. I'll actually have to see how many videos I have and if I want to... Because I think I have more than I need. Because, again, whenever I go... Oh, wait. I keep talking about that because I'm like... That's what's kind of like important to me right now, because I gotta make sure I have enough videos and the right video types, because I need 4 tutorials and 4 normal videos, and now I technically need 5 tutorials and 4 normal videos, because, or no, I'll need 5 of something, right, as of right now, because, including this, because that's gonna be, like, weird. If I have 5 normal videos and 4 tutorials, then I'll probably have to add another tutorial, or have to add another tutorial and take away a normal video. Which, I don't know how that logic's gonna work, huh? I think I have enough, though. No, I do. Do I? No, I don't, actually. I have 3 tutorials, I think. That's unfortunate. Because the problem is I want to stream and I would do... Okay, that's dumb. Whatever, we'll figure it out. So there's like a missing tutorial day or something, that's why. Because I don't have enough videos, apparently. Unless I might be missing something. Because I feel like it's this. Oh, never mind, okay. I was like, wait, what was the last thing that I did? But it was cold stone. That's what it was that I was forgetting about, that had the interior. It wasn't Swiss chalet. I can figure it out. I can just double record a tutorial, but I double recorded a normal videos, in place of a tutorial one day, and that kind of screwed me over, I think. It's fine. I feel like tutorials are the more predominantly watched things on my channel, minus streams, but normal videos I notice don't do well. Unless it's Little Nightmares 2, let's build Little Nightmares 2, because that just does good no matter what. That special videos also I notice do pretty darn well, or pretty decently well is what I was gonna say, and darn came out instead. Yeah, just like random talk, I don't know. But, yeah. I might drop the idea of doing Batum. I really am not sure. I said I would, but, like, at this point, by the time Little Nightmares 2 is finished, it's gonna be like, well, what's the plan outside of YouTube for me? Because that's gonna kind of weigh into that. Anyways, there you go. There's, solid amount of your build done. So, what I would do now is I would just clear your inventory and get out nether brick blocks, wherever they are. I was going towards the cracked nether brick, yeah. Nether brick stairs. Ironically, you need red nether brick. Red nether brick slabs. Red nether brick stairs. Oh, that's what I was forgetting. Red concrete. And lime concrete. And I want to say that's everything, yeah. So we're just going to start off by finishing off the 3 roofs, and then we're going to do the logo, and then we're going to do the letters, because I hate letters. On top of the top row of sandstone, you want to place a row of nether brick blocks. I don't think hating the letters is relevant to the order that we do this in, I just wanted to throw that out there. But these are a little bit different, so maybe it'll be more entertaining. Just like that. That was a little bit quick, I'm going to give you a moment. Surround those nether brick blocks and upside down nether brick stairs. If you're on Java especially, me being able to go fast like this is probably annoying. I apologize. It is what it is. And then you want to fill in the center of this here in with nether brick blocks. The only thing is I think Java players are going to be very used to the slower-ish system. But for me, it's not that I'm used to the fast system, it's that I'm used to the controller. So, like, if I went and tried to do a tutorial on Java, it'd probably be, let's say this is a 30-minute tutorial. It'd probably be 45 on Java. Actually, probably even longer because of the how many walls there are. It could be close to 50. but I'd also be able to go over that 1 hour limit that I have on Share Factory, which is always something. But if I do modded tutorials, that'll be interesting. And I'm thinking about doing Rocket League videos again, but I know those never do well, so I might try and stream it or something, we'll see. If I can get someone that would be willing to game with me on it, because I don't feel like streaming it by myself, because that's boring. We're almost done this build, which is always nice. It's always nice finishing a tutorial. Satisfying, I guess. I don't know. So how do I want to instruct the next step? Is my question. Okay, just like that. Trying to figure out how I want to tell you how to build the logo. Okay. You want to come to the top center of the gray concrete section, which is this block. I'm gonna place a lime concrete there. Don't do that. Just kind of just like know where it is. It's the 5th one in on either side. Count down by 1 and place 2 lime concrete moving down. Bring that bottom lime concrete left and right with 3 red concretes. Then bring the middle 5 blocks of that row of 7 down by 1 with red concrete each. Then bring the middle 3 of that row of 5 each down with a red concrete. Then bring the middle 1 down with 1 more red concrete. That is essentially what the logo is. What it actually is a triangle with a little like maple leaf on the top. Maple leaf is what's on Canada's flag, and seems to be a big part of Canada. So yeah, I actually didn't know. Like, it looks like a tomato. Looks like if someone turned a tomato into a triangle, at least the way that I showed it. Or it looks like the Applebee's logo triangularized. That's not a word. Alrighty, now, come to the top left-hand corner, but you want to be on the full block, not the slab. That's this one. You then want to count down from this by 3. Count right by 1, and going back up, place 3 red nether brick blocks. Bring the top block right with an upside down slab, and bring the bottom block right with a normal slab. So you have a C. Leave a 1 block out from the bottom of that and place 3 red nether bricks moving up. Bring the top block right with an upside down slab and then a block. Why is it nether brick block but then just red nether brick? That doesn't make sense. Bring that right block down by 2 and connect the middle blocks together with a slab. Hey, that actually applies more. The letters on the name are actually kind of blocky like this, so I stayed true to that. Leave a 1 block out from the bottom of that A and place 3 blocks moving up. Bring the top block right with an upside down slab and then a stair facing right. Bring the stair down with 2 blocks. Leave a 1 block out from the bottom of that. Place 3 blocks moving up. Top block right with an upside down slab and then a block. Bring that right block down by 2 and connect the middle blocks together with a slab again. Leave a 1 block out from the bottom of that. Place 3 blocks moving up. Top block right with an upside down slab. Then a stair facing right. Then bring that stair down with a block. Down with an upside down stair facing right. And then left. Bring that stair left with a slab. Leave a 1 block out from the bottom of that and place 3 blocks moving up. Leave a 1 block out from the bottom of that. Do the same. Bring the top block right with an upside down slab. Then a block. Then bring that block down by 2 and then connect those middle blocks together with a slab. Leave a 1 block out from the bottom of that and place 3 blocks. Bring the top block right with an upside down slab and then a stair facing right. Then bring that stair down with 2 blocks. There you have half of your name that is Canadian. Actually, that's more than half. Tires 4 letters, Canadian's like 9? It's 8, so it's exactly double, actually. Leave a 3 block gap from the bottom of that N and place 3 blocks moving up and then bring the top block right and left and right with an upside down slab. Leave a 2 block out from the bottom of that, place 3 blocks moving up. Leave a 1 block out from the bottom of that and do the same. Bring the top block right with an upside down slab, then a stair facing right. Bring that stair down with an upside down stair facing right and then a block. Bring that upside down stair left with a slab as well. Going right from that, you want to leave a 1 block. You want to leave a 1 block out from the bottom of that and place moving up. Nether brick stair facing right, and then 2 upside down stairs also facing right on top. Bring each stair right with its same slab. So normal stair, normal slab, upside down stair, upside down slab. Just like that. If you want to mimic either the letters or the logo on the back or both, it is up to you. But once you've done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is all you are getting from me, and that is your Canadian Tire complete, at least for exterior. Interior, it goes into the Walmart category, and I don't do those because I'm bored. Or because I don't feel like it, I should say, not because I'm bored, because it's boring. That's a better terminology-ness. I'm making up words now. But yeah, I think that's what. So if you guys did enjoy this video, have a fantastic day night, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.